We're streaming on there. Hopefully it doesn't crash on us. I did it quick. Do I like the smile? A little bit, man. His solo work. What's funny is he says, like that his members keep him sane. His music solo is not. I mean, a lot of it is really good, but not all of it. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at the ETFs here. If you're on TikTok, all I can say is just tap your screen if you can. But I'm about to move the damn camera back because I got this fucking blinding light in my face. All right. All right. So first things first, y'all. Yesterday I talked about a potential pullback on the Qs overnight with the amount of times that we popped up and failed to go back all the way. I thought it might be behoove of me to grab a short, and we are down this morning. But unfortunately, well, I don't want to say unfortunately like it's over, but right now that first target that I gave you guys over here to your left, this wall, that is where we're at here this morning, folks. That is where we are at this morning. That is where price has bounced. And so when price bounces, our goal is to see where or what it needs to grab in order to be able to say it's a reversal or it's not. And because of the gap up here this morning and the box up above us here, its cost basis at 626.50 if the floor is recovered. If it is not, and we're able to break our pre-market lows, I would like to see a move down to this box, which would be a 620.90 target and 619.50 target. If we really do see some continuation to the downside today, for whatever reason, then uh, it would be again. I still have the 613s, so that's what I would assume is going to be the first price target under 621.30, but I'm still glad I took a shot and we'll see where it goes. So SPY is let's see here. Also got a pull back here, but is definitely still in range here this morning. Now, one of the things that makes this a little bit more bearish is the fact that it broke out and then failed, but it is leaving a gap behind, which could allow for price to maybe move down here and turn green. But what we do need to do is pay attention again, same thing with the Qs, to these sell levels. And you'll notice that is our pre-market low, which allows us to move down a little bit further and just like the Qs, make a plan, right? So underneath our pre-market lows, our first target would be 689.15. Yeah. Um, it would be a 689.13, and then obviously, if that is broken, I have a little pocket of empty space and a box down here. Not a box, excuse me, a range, but it would be the 686.60 target that would be first this morning. So, all right. Now, IWM has definitely made its way down into the top of that 261.50 box. And of course, this isn't as clear, right? And I would stick with the 30-minute time frame on IWM. But ultimately, this morning, watch 260, but 259.98. And then it would be the center mass or the 50% mark of this range, which you could mark out on the 15-minute right around 259.39. And that would keep us down. But I do want to let everybody know, right, that if we do go gap fill, that would give us an opportunity to break back up. So at the moment, I am more leaning on the Qs, I think, than anything else at the moment. Yeah, leaning on the Qs more than anything else. So IWM definitely has some really, really awesome opportunities. So I don't leave that on the table. On the 24-hour, this is empty space, and the first target is, well, it is 259. So I like the look of it though. On the 4-hour, that looks heavy. Could be a cheaper play. All right. see. All right. So let's go over a couple of stocks here that we have, or some of us have. ANET did gap down. Remember, I said we kind of wanted to leave a gap behind. That is good. However, it might be off of 127.55 that we find ourselves bouncing. And so above our yesterday's high, right? This could translate down here to the hourly. We had this range and that cost basis. So if we can go fill our gap, we have a shot at 130. If we have a shot at 130 and the market reverses, we got 132.55 in store. Uber fighting, and it is absolutely fighting. This morning, it tried to do what it needs to do, and hopefully it still has that in the cards. I'm not too worried about it at the moment. But we do need the market, right, overhead to not be falling too fast to drag us down. And if it does fall fast, we're hoping that it falls fast with empty space, so we see a strong reversal, and that translates to individual equities. But it is 85.90. We are looking for a break here this morning to the upside for potential continuation. I also looked at Hood yesterday. Hood is a great candle, and I don't really think that this is going to be the end of it right here, but we do have a little pullback. So this morning, you'll see your pre-market low. We're looking to stay above that and break over our pre-market high or yesterday's high at 121.50 for the next target being 124. So Hood's still looking pretty good. It is inside of a box, so having a good expiration is a good thing. Celsius has been Celsius is sitting on the floor here this morning. Watch for a break underneath 52.19. This one might have a retest of 51.60 coming pretty quickly, but I'd like to see that happen and leave a gap behind so we can go back up and fill it. But oh, fuck, forgot to take those away. Never mind. Okay. Pens looks like it might be ready to go here this morning. It definitely has a good area of consolidation, still in the same range as yesterday, over 27.72. We're looking up towards the top at 28. You need to know where you need to get out if you were in today at any point, right? Or yesterday, excuse me. 27.50 is a floor that we need to be hanging on to here today. If that is lost, I would be looking towards the 15-minute time frame and a retest right around 27.32. If that fails, we're going back the fuck down. And that's just the way it is, right? We can't lie to ourselves, try and make ourselves feel better. We got to be real with ourselves to be able to make a decision on either side. It looks good. We need to take off immediately, go for that 27.73 so we can get a new high. What the fuck is that? I'm tempted to click on it. You're just going to listen to these dudes jam in the room? Hell yeah, we are. All right. So let's do... Yeah, Ivy. Get out of here, dude. What the fuck? I just, every time I look at the chat, bro. Crazy. Man, I'm going crazy.
Yeah, and I seen your IG post. I seen you tagged me yesterday, and then I finally went and watched it. Like, bro.
So,
This
that shit
shit
was
is hilarious.
that shit was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's what did he say? He's like, all right, at the
Ladies
end,
and
like he's all
gentlemen, yeah.
yeah.
Like,
That's just funny.
yeah, if you haven't checked out my new post, I made a new video on Instagram and TikTok. A couple of them. All right. We got our work cut out for us today. KMX CarMax is up this morning. It did pull back and retest that cost base or that median price. We're looking for a move up and over 40 outside of 47. We need continuation on this one. It does not look bad. Be on the hourly. This box right here is going to keep us safe. Nice safe box. 45.45. We need a retest off of that if we do fall. Should trading be after 9 today? What do you mean? Be after 9?
Oh, we got news today with about the whole tariff shit.
I mean, I think that's right now we're opening up in range. Okay, so all right, let's have a moment of just pure chartism, okay? Because I lean on nothing but the chart. When I look at the chart, right? When I look at the cues especially, I see an absurd amount of attempts, but no breaks. And when it does finally get a break, it immediately, and that was yesterday, reverses, right? And we've got a gap up here, and of course that likely could keep us in range. It might be the only shot for us to get back up and out, and this would be true on the other ETFs as well. But when I look at the chart, I look at the holes underneath us, and I look at all of these false attempts, either we are seeing sellers get into position for what they see as an inevitable dump, or they are set up to get squeezed out. And that would be really, we look at tech and what's been affecting tech and chips, right? Tariffs, chips, hand in hand. So it's like these things, I'm not a fundamentalist. I don't spend much time doing or thinking about this kind of stuff. But in correlation with the analysis that I have right now, the overhead pressure is on, right? We're not allowing price to escape. And every time it does, we pull it back in. So I feel a little bit more bearish today. Is that okay? It is okay, because as long as I'm ready to do whatever the chart presents, so if I see empty space or an opportunity like the gap up above or the floor getting reclaimed, or at worst, right, a punch back into new highs, then I'll be prepared and I'll do just that. So I can have a bias, I can recognize what's real, but I have to be prepared regardless. So there's actually a movie they're calling for extras in here, Ivy. Jake Gyllenhaal's in Roadhouse 2 is being filmed in Savannah right now.
You fucking won't.
I've been
go.
I've been an extra in 2 films, dude.
Really?
Yeah. I like that. There's a story I cannot. Is Stelio here? He's not here. Okay. But I'll tell the whole story later. But I was in a film. It was like a true story about this black kid who worked in like a basement of a brewery for like these super racist people, and I got cast as one of the racist people, dude. That's fucked up. But
Oh my God.
yeah, I showed up, dude. I was
let that go if you heard that one.
Oh no.
Dang, dude.
I know, man. That shit it fucked me up, dude. I was like, what do they see in me? I had to look at the mirror for a while. You could play Quicksilver. I would play Quicksilver.
You fit the profile, Potter.
Wait, which one?
100%.
Quicksilver or racist? Or a racist Quicksilver?
You choose.
I have a friend that tells me he's Caucasian, and he's like, I may have like a racist like face, like Ohio face type thing. No offense to Ohio, but he ends up getting people talking to him about like racist stuff, like out of the blue, like someone standing in McDonald's, they'll just like say something random that's racist,
like try to connect with him.
Yeah, trying to connect with him, but he's just like, he'll just hear it and he'll be like, I'm not like that, but like I guess my face is.
Holy crap. Yeah, I can't repeat what they had me say. It is based on a true story. Like it's just terrible. It actually was filmed in the place that it happened, which was even worse. The basement is apparently haunted. It's a creepy ass basement. We had to sit, I sat in there for 8 hours, and then when I did finally get in front of the camera, I had to hurl slurs at him. So that was a great time.
What's the name of the movie?
Yeah, right.
Nah, nah.
I'll
Oh.
find it, bro. I'll look it up. I'll find
Hold on one second.
Otter, was it
Just
like? Was it like the
Markets
the
in
Eskimo
range,
skit,
we
the
can
12
do
Years a
this.
Slave?
Movie day.
Get the
Yeah,
popcorn
it's rain
ready,
day, so we
boys.
gotta watch movies.
Get the popcorn ready.
Sorry. Peyton sewing stuff. Peyton needs to be I'm trying to get her famous, dude. All right. Yeah, there you go. All right, if you guys have anything you want me to take a look at, please drop your request right now. Right now. No, actually, Manny, I've never told Manny that story. You gotta stay mysterious, guys. You know what the worst part was? Is going and watching the showing and like wanting to be excited about your role, but knowing that you're just a piece of shit. In the movie, it sucked, dude. I was like, yeah, I think I'm good.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Abercrombie and Fitch is building a box, so see, you're gonna have to trust the 106 mark to play this one back up. That's just plain and simple. That's what has to happen. I definitely see what you're looking at. The chart looks pretty good, right? It's building. Hey, real quick, you got to give it that candle close right there. You see that right there? You gave it a wick. What does that wick have to? See the candle close, the wick, the wick. I see 3 points of contact. Good. You did everything else perfect, but that I would drop that down. Now that being said, you know, I think looking at your chart, that's odd. It looks different, but because mine has it touching down into that empty space, which honestly, yeah, you could be looking at ANF to the upside, off of that empty space being filled back up. So I like I said, 106.17 translates pretty well down to the downside. Just gonna have to wait for that. We're gonna get better this year. Was I on Twilight? No. That's funny.
Twilight.
Yeah, dude. That'd make Peyton really happy though. She fucking loves that shit. Yes. She said she says I look like Robert Pattinson, but I'm like, I look like a dollar store fucking Robert Pattinson, dude. What are you talking about?
That's fucking funny.
Temu
Fucking
version.
Temu. Straight from China. You know when K-pop Demon Hunters toys came out and they were all like the worst versions of it? Like I'm like the first like knockoff edition of the Twilight character.
You're the fucking
Does
flea
your
market
test split
version
her
or
up?
what? The Pulga version?
Yeah, there you go.
Hell no.
Ugh. Anyway, all right. So you got Abercrombie and Fitch. DK and G to 0. Yeah, fucking right. I totally get why you don't. Hopefully, you're not revenge trading, but 33.68 would be the first target. But you gotta look at the floor. Damn, this should be a film, bro. I feel like I'm about to fucking bomb Jerusalem or something. 33.67 is that break to the downside though. It looks pretty good actually. Looks pretty good. Just need to break that floor. I want this for an equity play. Okay.
Yo, no way, Jose just.
What'd he say? What?
Yo, that if you know that picture, that's fucked up.
No! Oh, bro. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but all of us who know what that is are kind of disgusting, dude. If you don't know what that is, man, don't even ask. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. If you join our Discord, I guess you get to drop things like this in there. Fuck off. Get out of here, dude. Fucking A, dude. Trying to help these people
What you
make some
think
money,
about this,
dude.
Potter? For little equity.
Let's look at the weekly. That looks good. That looks great. But now I can see this, which is where you're being held. So I would say weekly, by Friday, we need 34.11, and that would be, yeah, I think that would be a pretty good move.
They got dividends too, bro. So it's
Oh,
just like an
shit.
equity play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
not
was
bad,
looking
man.
at this shit. Yeah, so
This
something
would be a good place
keep an eye
to
on
base trade
Yeah.
it, yeah. Yeah, that's
for
good.
fucking guys that want to equity play. I don't know. That's why I wanted to confirm it with you before.
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
see
looks
what you
good.
thought about it.
This all right. So let's see what else we got.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, you got it, man. Yeah, it looks good. Especially popping off out of there, dude. Ugh. All right, Netflix did have it's a weekly green right now. 24-hour retesting, right? You tapped it right here. Tapped it. Jesus Christ. 92.70 and 93 would be your overhead targets here this morning for a break over your pre-market highs at 92.34. So you're limited, but hopefully you have the juice to get up in there. Get up yonder. Mara. Oh damn, dude, you gave me a whole watch list. All right. That's pretty lit, but I feel like I'm about to raise somebody from the dead. What the fuck is that? Is that Pop Smoke as Mozart? Classical music drill mix. Fuck it. Look at that shit, Jorge.
Damn. Yo. No shot.
Oh, Lord have
It looked
mercy.
kind of blurry when you clicked on it, dude. It was
Yeah.
very clear.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that is Pop Smoke, man. In some cold ass shades.
Hey, listen.
Damn,
I'm
those
not.
chains. I thought
Eh,
that was like the part of the uniform.
Nah,
Like,
That's
Shit
the
kinda
whole thing.
hard, dude.
It is
Is
kind
that
of
the
hard.
movie, Potter?
Not this one. Nah. Yo, this is Mozart and trap, or is that what it said? What did it say? Classical music drill mix. Oh, yo, this is remarkably hard. Hold on. All right. Anyway, sorry. The box right here, first 1140 would be your first target overhead. You have a box beyond that. Yo, this is crazy. Yeah, that's all I see for now. But obviously, as we discussed before, you know, $11, $12 is where that resistance is. I'd be looking up there. Let's see here. Your Bitcoin chart is good. I like that. Your Riot chart could use some help. What is this? What time is that? The 15-minute time frame? Yeah, so if that's what you're looking at, remember, this is not, what is that, right? That is what you broke through from. That is what you are retesting. So the analysis is, right, if you lose this, you get that. If you get that, you get this. And if you get that, we fall, right? And more than likely, because this is just a single bounce, you would be moving lower. So, but otherwise, I mean,
Hey,
yeah, what's up?
I'm looking at eBay to 99 by next week.
Okay.
99, if you get a chance, please.
I don't get chances, dude. I take them. Ugh. I'm sorry.
Sounds good to me.
Oh Lord. I did do hood. So old box here. Floor has been recovered. Okay. Okay, so it is right here. And that would be a median inside of your range. So 93.10 is a stop loss. That's a box and a retest at 92. And then yeah, you got 2 taps off the top, so you're looking for eBay hopefully to open, maybe wick, and then drive up into that 95 area. Once we get there, then you can start looking, you know, further out into that empty space all the way into the 97, 98 area.
Yeah, 99's an economical. That's why I say 99.
Yeah. No, we did not. I don't like that. So I mean, this is just Bitcoin, right? And like we've discussed. Anyway, sorry. 56.19 is the target up ahead. So just clear yesterday's high, which is the imbalance. No way, bro. Oh, let the beat switch up, dude. Down. Down. Your signal's right here, big dog. You need a loss of 241. 240.50 to be able to call this one back down. Right now, you're above where you need to be. So. I only do 1 request per person, then I come back around. So I did 2, and I'm going to come back around. Fair? I try to make sure it's that way. But I'll get you. Don't worry. I just decided I just knocked 2 of those out. Circle. Better than a square. Yeah, I mean, fuck. Damn. Oh, shit. Shit, you might have to count me in on this one. With the Mozart trap music playing right now, dude. Art Thou my Temptress? 86 would be first. And then it is, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It does look like almost you have an announcement pending or something like that, but I like that a lot. I would prefer to take it over 86 though, because I'd rather take it to the wall and then to, yeah, that looks fucking good, dude. That looks good. Yeah, add that one to the watch list. I would say Mozart's head would explode if he heard this shit, but he's deaf, so. All right. Snow. Oh, dude. Kind of a little bummed out at myself, man. I said I was going to come back around on this one yesterday. Same thing with a lot of ones. Snow doesn't have anything other than that, right? So like 206.14, 205. And then the root, right? This is where the volume storage is down there at 200. So,
Yeah.
man, it's one of those things. I mean, if you're trying to take it up, right, now or off of this wick, it would be just as simple as saying above 209.66, you could try to take that shot. You could see that on the hourly, and you could try and take a retest trade up there. And I fuck a retest trade. I mean, I would take it for the retest trade, but if I would attempt 219.20 for some runners at minimum. So
I like to really only do it if it bounces off something major, but you
that's
marked
what
it
I'm
out,
saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
the box below. So
Yeah.
leave it at that.
I'm in agreement. No shit, bro. We'll have to save this one. Only 1,600 kids remember this. You know, Tesla is starting to get into the NVIDIA category of trading for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely got the consolidation. Whatever news announcement it was supposed to have, it, definitely didn't do what we thought it was going to do. And now it's, I mean, still bearish. That's what I think. I think this thing is still bearish. The fact that you dropped underneath here, and not only that, you're being held underneath here. You could be looking at Tesla to pull back today, right? That was a retest. So let's look. I see a target of 441.27 here this morning and possible 448, but it is not going up until 451. But you don't have empty space there. The only thing that gives this a bullish tint is that. And that only allows, at least for now, that target up at 457. So it's still a read and react scenario for Shell. Yeah, I have not announced it, but I did announce it in the free Discord. I haven't actually done it, or we haven't done it. So if you guys want to cast your vote, last year I taught the class, and I said I was not going to be teaching the class again. But the amount of people last year who ended up crossing the threshold into profitability was the highest year we've had, period. So I am considering, plus request, to possibly teach the Potterbox workshop again to start the year off. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I do this annually or some shit, but I wanted to make sure that people are interested in that. We have a poll, but only 32 people voted on it. So I'd like to see a little bit better response. So if you're inside of the Discord in any capacity, inside of the free Discord, we posted, and I'll repost it or forward it into, oh, I can't forward it, never mind. I'll just tag everybody in it again. But just throwing that out there, especially for those of you who are, maybe may have just gotten it. All right, anyway, let's move on. I do that. APP is still in that range, but you got a great bounce here, John. So I think that to keep it simple, you're looking for the break over 441.11. I mean, I know that's really simple, but it's 45.23 that'd be your first target overhead. So if I do it, I may have, yeah, it might be like $50 or something like that, or $20, just so people show up. I know that seems counterintuitive, but like every time we do completely free classes, I said this last time, nobody shows up. So shit, I might do. You know what? I'll do the same as I did the other year. I'll do whatever you want, whatever you want to send. You can send $5, $1. I don't care. Yeah, nah, not 50. Fuck it. I don't need that. But if you want to just send whatever you feel, whatever you think it's worth, whatever you could pay, you could send it after the class, after we teach it. But yeah, obviously that's for people who already have it. We'll do the Radiohead thing. All right, Baba, because there's news in a gap. What's up? Hello? Are you trying to trade this thing today, like intraday?
No, I was just saying like the gaps. Well, because the news drops at 9, no?
Oh, true. I mean, yeah, that's right. At 9?
Or I don't know. That's what someone said.
Well, sort is 9:15.
And Eastern.
Last time it was 10, but it did say Wednesday on what I saw as well. I don't know what time though.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when that time is as well. So TikTok, let your
On a
chart
real
come back? No, it has not. No, I'm still banned. I got the same ban this morning. What's up, brother?
For Hood, did you get this week's or next week's?
I am
Yeah.
well, yeah. Well, we'd hope so, right?
Otter,
I
it's
got the
10 a.m.
16th.
I didn't know if you
Eastern.
knew like off the top of your head or if you had to like go look and you didn't have time.
No, I can look, dude. It's the 16th of January and next week's as well. I got both. So,
Same strike?
mm, yes, same strike.
Thank you.
It honestly looks really good. Just one green candle here today, and we should be. I mean, 124 should be easy. So.
It travels with Bitcoin too for some reason because it's heavy in that crypto market. So if you
Yeah.
were talking about Bitcoin yesterday, and it popped a little yesterday. So if it's going to continuation,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it definitely has a good look to do that. I like it. So. All right.
Hey, Potter, I got 130s on Hood. Was that too far out of the money?
For this week,
Yeah.
listen, based on Hood's performance, based on how it performs out of this exact same scenario, I don't think so. Right? But for me, the cost of the contracts, the risk to reward, it's worth it for me to try to explore. Take that, yeah. I mean, you've got nothing but empty space. You've had consolidation since the 15th of January. You've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I feel like it's worth the risk. So if you have an extra week, I mean, you're not hurting anybody at all. So, but for this morning, right, we're at a great place to just bounce and go. So for me, I think that you can literally listen. Don't ask me. I'll be out 119 for weeklies. For this week. No ifs, ands, or buts. Just skedaddle. My new availability time got approved. I'll be able to trade full time next month. Awesome. Congrats, man. Sorry, I call everybody man. The workshop is only for current members, right? The workshop is, you don't have to be a member of my Discord to have it. You can just have it. If you've bought the workshop, you have it forever. So, but yeah, you obviously, if you don't have it, you have to get it. If you are going to get it, and I do a live class, I'm sure 100 other people in here will tell you the same thing. It'd probably be pretty sick to start out with a live one. So, yeah, I mean, I'll be there live. I haven't set a date. I don't even know if I'm going to do it yet, but I'm assuming that if at least, the class attendance matters to me. And knowing that we have, well over 2,500 people all together in all the Discords, if at least 100 people showed up, that helps me. It's not necessarily the other way around. Well, I mean, it is the other way around. More people, more questions, better workshop. So I'm adamant on making sure that I pick a date and time in advance that fits everybody's script. So if that's fucking Saturdays, it's Saturdays. But yeah. Do autisticians get in for free? No, I'm autistic, dude. You get charged more. It's harder to teach you fuckers. No, I was kidding. No, seriously. I mean,
But
if
dude,
you already have the workshop, pay me whatever you want. I don't care if it's 50 cents. If you pay, it's psychological or something. People show up. So I just want everybody to show up, pay for whatever you think. I really don't care. But attendance is what matters to me the most. So, make sure you tell other people in the Discord that aren't here right now, that you talk to, let them know the class is happening. And then some of you, if you'd like to join and you're profitable and stuff like that, and you want to help, you welcome to do that too, depending on how much, obviously I'm telling people to pay what they want, but might be able to split that with you or something like that. But yeah, if any of you guys, Junior, Neil, anybody else, I know there's a lot of you in here, Philo, if you guys want to just drop in and talk, chat it up, then that'd be all right. I don't have it yet.
Can I add something to
Yeah, for sure.
literally the week after you finished the last class, we hit KSS and I made 55 grand.
Oh, that is right. He is correct. Hold on. Let me help Peyton carry this up real quick. She's.
After you make 55 grand on that, do you just size way down or you pull money out of the market? How do you
I
keep
just took all my money out.
let it rain, bro?
I took care of a bunch of bills and stuff.
That's dope, man. Congratulations. That's crazy.
Oh, that's gone already. I need to make more.
Does anybody in here do all-time high trading? I know Potter said TTI does, but does anybody else in here take shots at it?
Take shots at what?
All-time high trades other than TTI?
I tell people to learn how to do that. Because just because I can't or because I don't doesn't mean that you can't. All-time highs is empty space, unadulterated. I mean, there's no telling. You know what I mean? So it's like my system doesn't. I do well in life and in trading in structure, with some sort of structure around me. This is my routine. And when I do all-time highs, I can't establish that routine. So that's my problem. It's if I was inherently a more disciplined individual, I wouldn't have to have all these stupid rules, but that's what helps me stay within my same thing with life. You have discipline issues, you have to implement rules to sister that in. Is a put day for ETFs? I'm a little bearish. I'll show up just to hear your voice. Okay. I looked at Mara. Yeah, we did look at Mara. It's on YouTube. I use fibs and use Potterbox for how to adjust stops. There you go. Well, Riot's already gone. Yeah, if you're in Riot, it's moving on up. I see a $18 target here. Yeah, 18 seems like the highest probability here, and 1850 possibly two runners. Philo fibs are pretty easy. I mean, if you use the auto fib, I know some people like to, but you have the extension. Whoops. You have like that, right? And then you have the retracement as well. I personally, obviously, don't use it. The only time I do use it is if a trade that I took, I have runners or I have, something like that, and the only place left to go is all-time highs. Like if I just see that as a real possibility, it's happened like maybe, a couple of times. So yeah, you could do auto fib, guys. You don't have to fucking go and lay your fibs down. Auto fibulators. Right. Yeah, you got it. Oh, I went over IBIT. That's right. On the 24-hour, you have a gap and a target of 56.15. It is literally just between you, and it's kind of interesting because you're holding these wicks here this morning and clearing yesterday's high. And at that point, you have the open 55.33, but it's 56.12 still is the target up above. That's fun. What is this email? Your stock may be part of a class action lawsuit. Levi and Korninsky? Yeah, I'm good. Scrimdiddlyumptious. All right. Your iBit privileges? Yeah, I'll do my best. I'm about to go do a ritual for you here in a second. All right. Refill time. Listen, I'm going to say it again. I know I say it all the damn time, and I have been saying it all the time. We have made money. If you haven't, that's again the wave. The wave was moving regardless. So just throwing this out there. And I just watched this too. It's like I don't really fuck with the dude, but he's smart. And he was just saying what I say, but just using his dad's fancy words. The intervals in which you trade, right, should be based on when that anomaly, your strategy, presents itself. And there's no strategy and there's nothing that constantly happens, right? There's waves of each. So remember, this wave for me is starting to come to an end, which means that I'm going to back off. There's a couple stocks that we're still watching. I like them, right? But it's slimmer than it was, the start of this week and last week. So if you're riding the wave, remember the way that you're going to keep your money is to know when to step off, back up, and start over again. Earnings season is upon us shortly, and so there's an opportunity there as well. But just throwing that out there. All right, we got a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. The BAC fall for you? Good. I'm glad, dude. I couldn't see a setup on that one. Good. I'm glad you got that. Why is Face ID not recognizing my face? About 10 a.m. They're set to release the. Oof. Okay. So you leave that empty space up there. Okay. Got an alert on circle. This is firing above my trigger. Circle. There used to be another circle that was delisted.
How do the fucking queues are coming down?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I got another screen up.
Okay, all right, bro. I didn't see it up there. I was like, "Fuck, are you not watching this?"
No, I just swung it.
Oy, oy, oy.
I felt it, man, deep in my plums. All right, if
What
you
were you
swung
saying,
any
bro? What you were saying?
weeklies, yep, if you swung weeklies, the 619s, those are 100%. Get your investment off if you want to. If you ought to. All right. Keep some runners now. It is empty space here. I am looking right here at 620.25 as discussed yesterday. Tariff ruling priced in. Don't miss this rare opportunity to learn from the live master himself and level up your skills. Oh, yeah. And the reversal, guys, with that gap up there. Oh. The weekly's got to go. Like, that's what's really, that's providing like a nice little barrier for me. All right, let's go to the lower time frame here since it's moving so fast up yonder. Where does it need to hold? It needs to, so it's going to try to bounce right back up there. And that'll be right back up to the floor of this old box that we just punched through. So it'll be there and here. All right, so the weeklies can go. If you want to hold the longer ones, that's up to you. Obviously, they're not up crazy right now. All right, Hood. Need you to bounce.
That's a pretty nice chart, dude.
What'd you
The
say?
hood one.
It's a good chart,
The
yeah.
Robin Hood one.
Yeah, it's a good chart. Yo, what the? They're expensive.
For hoods.
No, cues. All right, you just got the floor. So that was A. Here's B. There's C. And then outside right here. Do you see that? Dang! That's how you squeeze fuckers out. Now this could go up and retest A, 623.73. Once we get outside of that 623 right here. Here, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get a little bit further. They are, yeah, if you didn't grab your contracts yesterday, I'm going to hang on to what I got on both sides because I got the hedges too. But I'm trading this right now. Oh, that was fucking perfect. Oh, that is a lower time frame punchback, floor reclaim punchback. Let's see if we get this. Well, not let's see, but when it gets there. There you go, Hood. There you go. A little bit more. I need a candle close above 120.40. That was the level we discussed, wasn't it? But thank God the Qs gave you guys an opportunity to sell. We did not, like, I want more with the longer expiration ones, but by golly, that did exactly what I didn't tap the 623s, but it did tap this level, that was the main one that we were focused on, and it did just hold for the third time. So it punched back, and what did it hit? What stopped it? On the lower time frame, there's always more. A lot to miss. Okay, so we essentially just waked up previous resistance. That's it. So now Qs need to hold this floor right there at 622.22, or this is going to just range it out. That's how you start range right here. Nice job, Mysterious Marco.
Damn, dude, it's about to engulf this whole candle right now.
Just lost the floor. I just had to get out. Fuck. Yeah, it just stopped me out right there. I can't let it go down to my floor here. The only thing left to bounce off of is that right there. But I'm not going to get... This one is just a take back over 623.50. God, I hate fucking day trading sometimes. For that reason alone. Scalping, actually, would probably be a more appropriate term here. Everything that we do on the higher time frames is translated to the lower time frames, but it's everywhere, and it's happening 10 times faster. What are the price
Crazy,
targets?
dude.
Yeah. Hood is actually creating the setup to reverse, but I am looking for this one. I mean, you gotta, again, we talked about this morning. It's gotta hold this floor, which it's not, right? We just lost this floor right here. There's a lot of people ignoring their stop losses right now. I can't help them, but it is right here because of how fast we are falling. If the market could find itself a floor, we could as well. So when you're trading and you're looking for so this is where confirmation, remember we talked about this yesterday, without confirmation, without having a candle close outside of what has been holding you back, you don't have a promise. And that's what a lot of people who don't have a lot of liquidity need. Now, I'm not getting out right now, but Comcast, I'll try and look at that. Remind me in 2 seconds here. I got a couple of things I'm trying to manage right now.
Time to go to the moon, my boys.
The moon. There it is right there. Look at Qs. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. Leave it alone. Move on. What's IWM doing? Now that looks heavy as hell. Holy hell. Oh my God. Look at that. Yo.
Oh,
Fuck. Whoa.
that's nasty.
That's nasty, dude. You lose this low right here. So that's what it is right here. If you lose this low, it's not a huge play, but right here at 259.88, unless you're trying to take it all the way to 258.97, which I don't, that's, yeah, that would, yeah, that's it. Remember to breathe, guys. Like a deep breath. Get oxygen in your brain. It's using a lot of energy right now. So is your emotional, or your, all my homies hate pins. I know. But I honestly, I still think it looks. I still think it's great. I really do. Costco's going. Yeah. Well, can't take something that's already ripping. Got to take something that's about to. Disney's moving up. I don't know. We're moving down fast, so that's the only on Pinterest and Hooded. There it is. Okay, good bounce. But now you're trapped underneath here, so you're gonna have to get it back up above 119. You said core weave? I'm still in core weave. Yeah, that's the third attempt right there. You listen, everybody. If we start losing things on core weave, I will not take this lightly. You're gonna reverse. 3 off the top. And no break, we're gonna pull back. Obviously 84.61. So you could just use that if you are still holding any positions, you could just use that. All right, IWM still holding.
KMX is moving up,
Is
pushing
it?
pretty good.
Ah, yes. Fuck. Well, thank God. I had an alert that was supposed to go off. I'm already in it, but yeah, I'm up 43% right now. Download your knowledge on me. That's what I'm doing, man. Fuck yeah. Okay, well, that's one play that's going the right way. Now we gotta work on the rest of them. But the one thing I can say about both of these is we took them without confirmation. Yeah, I loved it too. I liked the trajectory and still do actually. I think if you can get a wick soon, that retest right there doesn't make me very happy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it underneath 117.50.
I'm up 122% on mRNA.
Hood, you're gonna bounce. All this empty space you're making. How many of us are in KMX?
Damn.
Yeah, I've got February 20th $50 calls.
Nice, bro.
All right, IWM. I think IWM's about to give you a trade down here to 259.97. 260. Wow. Nice job. Nice job. Looks like Pinterest might have found a floor. Still rocking on that one. Hood, though. Seems like it's dropping like a hot rock. And I'm not seeing any responses. Yeah, next week's this week's already gone, but next week, those gotta go. I'll get back into it. Stop losses screaming at me. Can I look at PFE? Yeah, 1 second. All right, I'm going to be watching Hood to see if it can fill up the empty space it just created. It's going to do that because we need an engulfment here by recovering 117.72. So again, if your feelings are hurt, I don't like it either, but it's still a good setup. So, okay, Pinterest, no floor yet.
Damn NQ.
Yeah, nothing's budging here. IWM still sitting at the floor.
I'm waiting for
64.
that shit to
Yeah, but it's
break.
such a tiny little drop, man. I'm backing off. I can already feel the fuckery on the cues, and a couple of other things are demanding my attention right now. The if anybody grabbed $600 puts though, or 613, anywhere around 613s, you should be up. That was my quote unquote hedge, and man, thank God. Weekly, I already got rid of the weeklies earlier, so those are gone. But the longer expiration puts I got on the queues definitely still in play, and I'm definitely taking those down to my target. So this one is
Already
either,
lost that floor.
yeah, it either works or it doesn't. On the 24-hour, we are actually distinctly below this floor right now. You know, the only thing I think that could peel us back up is if we hit a floor right in the tariffs. But yeah, man, I'm looking at 614 as a potential target here to the downside over the next, you know, couple of days, or, you know, who the fuck knows. But one of the bounce levels I see right now, which has been pretty big, is the 618.50 area. We are at the top right now of that old box / range. Tomato, same thing, 618. What's the spread on that? Yeah, Uber's sitting right there. I don't have anything going off on it right now. Pfizer. The market needs some music. What the fuck? Yeah. Burge. Yeah, iBit is looking good right now too on the 24. Sorry. Pfizer is a piece of crap on every level. I mean, it's such a bad setup. I can't lie to you. I mean, maybe it's building the tension to get a big pop going into earnings or something like that, but I just can't get behind this one, or really even identify a setup on it. That's actually, yeah, I mean, you have some, I guess, semblance. So like underneath 24.92, you would see back to 24.32, but it's such a, I mean, I'm, you know, just keeping it 100 with you. I do see a break higher, obviously over 27. Jesus Christ. Those might tighten up if it can hold. Hood's bouncing, retesting, that's 117.66.
Circle made a push up this morning.
Uh-huh. I'm in circle. I got some plays going well. I got some plays stopping out. But the one thing that is absolutely resoundingly true is the ones that are stopping me out are the ones that did not break outside of their boxes. So am I mad? Not at anybody else but myself. But I'm not even that mad because I use good fucking risk. All right, Hood. So that is a possible area to set a stop loss. It's bouncing hard. It's bouncing very fast. But it has that empty space back up above 119. I have plenty of time. Don't get lost in the lower time frames. Remember, the higher time frame is crucial. Fuck yeah, circle. Dan, totally understand. Yeah, there's a couple ones that didn't work out, but all right, Uber alert just fired. I'm not playing games with that one though, not with everything. I'm down a little bit, but not bad. Let's look at the 15. See, this is where it gets all wonky. There's really nothing other than the floor right here. I don't have any structure near me. Come on, Uber. That's what it feels like when the wave comes crashing. Yeah. I'm still standing on the fact that I took both of those trees that aren't working without confirmation that they were outside of the ranges, so it is what it is. Pinterest, I still am actually... I am just today on the 23s, I'm red, but I am still green on January 30th, which I got for fucking like 9 cents. Talk, by the way, if you are having trouble, don't start doing bad shit. Don't revenge trade, don't, or if things are going well. Talk. Oh, Mel. Should have said that earlier, shouldn't I? Mara is taking off here. Just doing what we talked about here. Break over 1120. Nice move up into that 1150 here, hopefully. Mel, did you use good risk? If anybody in here, I mean, I know there's only 2 plays that didn't work out, and there's some that we're still watching. But, oh yeah, I get it. But if you blew like half your account, you're using terrible risk. Yeah, unless you have a $500 account, then I get it.
Or wave went up.
Okay.
Now it's in an open space right now.
Yes, it is. No fucking way, dude. That might be... I will accept that gift. I'm still holding CoreWeave, yeah. I'm 464% up right now.
Potter, can you look at TTD, please?
Say that, TTD? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha, brother.
Yep.
How you doing today?
Can't complain, living the dream.
So the same thing as yesterday, right? And right now we're bouncing near a floor. So this would be the opportune place to, yeah, you got a good fast move down. So if we can pop right back up right now. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, right now. Stay above this and get right back up in here. That could allow us, and it is over 37, you know, if you go to the 30-minute, it's basically as soon as the candle is green and pushing in here, you're looking through that up to 37.80 and beyond. So I mean, it's still a good play setup. It just obviously with today's pullback on a couple of different things. Jesus.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, no problem with it. Be really nice to see fucking Uber not. Nice job on PayPal, man.
Did you see ANF is moving up toward that trigger?
Yep. IWM is flipped and is at cost basis on the 30-minute right now. This is your previous resistance, so breaking outside of 261.50, right? That's going to be important. I didn't use bad risk, just a red day. Okay. Well, we keep it moving, right?
That's a 261.50 is a pre-market close, right?
Let's see, 251.50. It's at 260. I mean, it's essentially over this candle high. Is where you're looking. That's where we're fighting right now. Look at it. Tap, tap. So it's the same area, same cage. And it's staying in between that before the announcement. So tension is building. We unfortunately contributed to that. But I still watching. I still have Q puts, and I still have on the table Q calls that I bought yesterday, pretty far out of the money. I did. Yeah, mysterious. I did. I got too much going. That's just hit me, man. So I got too much going on right now. Good and bad. I'm in a whirlwind at the moment. Add hood next week to bring average down. I mean, you could. I think what I'm waiting for is I need to know for sure this is going to go back up. I took the trade. Listen, sometimes I have to remember. Not that it, like, you know, this is devastating or anything like that, but I want to know that this is going to go back up, because there's been too many times in the past, especially when I was building this, where I would get stuck trading inside of a box for what inevitably did happen, but I kept getting stopped out because of the nonsense that happens inside of a box, which is building tension, collecting more volume, and not all the time is it awesome to be a part of that if you're not coming off the floor. If you're inside of like this area, this where things can get a little bit more chaotic. So I need to know for sure, right? And I'm still talking about it because it's still an incredible setup. It's still an incredible setup that I'm going to be staring at. It might even be an earnings set. Should be on the earnings now, but maybe it just was that November. Yeah, so we should have earnings relatively soon, and that could be an earnings target. So. I think we might do an earnings charting thing, though, for this season. Have everybody do it together. Stream it on TikTok. All right, CoreWeave is struggling a little bit to hold that high. It's just a retest. Do I swing trade? Almost exclusively. I mean, not exclusively, but like SIP trip, yes. Wow. Cost basis rejected. Oh my God. All right. Uber's not looking good. That 2-hour candle's looking devastating bad. 30 minutes looking rough. Might be time to pull shoot here. Let's see how you respond to the top right here. That's where I need a wick. It's 10 o'clock. I'm out. Yeah. Oof. So this is reality, dude. Pay attention. It's not all fucking sunshine and cupcakes. Definitely having a bipolar day on a couple of different things. But it is a good reminder for me, as a person who created this strategy, to remember to take things that are either at the floor or as they give me confirmation. Uh-huh. Well, the dump, if I don't mind getting back into any of these, but they obviously need to show some, the market needs to find a floor, and this event needs to be a positive one. For Uber, we need a reclaim of 85.19. SCOTUS news potentially today. Where we was running, it just reversed. It lost its high. That's exactly what I was warning against.
Holy shit, APP lost $50 today.
Are you serious? Oh my god, dude. I think some people were trading that one. Fuck, dude. Gotta lock in, guys. Gotta lock in. I'm ditching the shit that's not serving me and setting alerts on the things that still look good. Pinterest, Uber, Hood. But Q's right now, boy, if I damn motherfucking shit. Excuse my language. Already made about $3,000 off of those Q puts, y'all. How was your Rivian? I went long and got fried. I mean, my Rivian, I'm still up 70+%. So I mean, I'm not crying. I do have
You got in at like 13 bucks.
I think I went way below that. I'm at yeah, I'm
Was
at
it like
1040. Yeah,
damn it?
1040. And I have long expiration puts right now on Rivian. I discussed in November. That I'm still holding. Honestly, they're not moving the way that I wanted them to, but they'll pick
I
up
got
speed
rid of
when
half my equity when it hit the high, and then I still got like a $13.
that's okay. Yeah. I got out. I got out of Uber. Right now, my eyes are fucking fixated on this shit. I want 614, man. But the last, what else do we have? I don't, yeah, the really only thing that I see is 617. It's no idea what I'll do. Good bounce on core weave. Alex? Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I didn't know you were Alex. You guys gotta give me a warning. Good bounce on Hood. Great bounce on Hood. Still needs to go and get above 119. Somehow still green on pins. When you get a chance, can you explain why you like the Qs over SPY downside? It's the heaviness. Right? Qs after all this time. After SPY making multiple new highs, pulling back, multiple new highs, Qs have done nothing. More push down, more selling. So every single time we've been given an opportunity to go and break out, we've failed. So I'm taking that as a, a hint. But real quick, if you are in the Q short with me that I took yesterday, 618.70. Is anybody in that short? I'm sure some of you guys got out of the weeklies earlier, but
I took NQ down, Potter.
Oh, fire. I feel like I definitely kind of signaled that one. For sure.
Yeah, you did.
That's funny. You're still in? Okay. I just get scared, it's nice knowing I have somebody with me. Just get scared sometimes.
I bought some shares in UVIX.
Okay. You're kind of with me, but like there's a wall between us. A thin one, but I could punch a hole through the wall and we could hold hands that way, but it'd still be through the wall. I would have been with you.
Hey, what do you think of Lockheed Martin? It's almost empty space. It's been ripping the last few days. A little more empty space on it.
Yeah. Over the top. Over the top. 1, 2, 3. So if you got a good build, 3 off the bottom, 3 off the top on the 30-minute, with more empty space up above you. And all the way up in there too. War is on the platter right now too, so
I think VA just had a nice bounce.
yeah, pins bouncing really well here. I'm still in pins. The more of these and the more recoveries we make off of them, the higher the probability is that we go up. And yes, I'm It's gonna have to be tough to shake me out. But real quick, cues are starting to recover the floor here. If you want to take short expirations or hedge yourself or anything, again, we're going into this event with those puts. So it might be behoove you, or not event, but have we gotten any ruling or anything like that? Or are they gonna delay that shit again?
I don't see anything yet.
I'm watching CNBC. It didn't come out yet.
I cut some of the shit that just wasn't working here this morning. That was kind of what I set aside for a second and trying to. I get overwhelmed, even with the upside sometimes with too many things in my hands, and that is exactly where I was at with that. So. I'm only down like 14% on that one. Still holding that floor, empty space on circle on the 3-minute. But 84.13. Court hearing starts in 6 minutes, apparently. Okay. Just don't, if you did lose, don't keep losing. Reset yourself. It stings mentally. Take a deep breath. You're good. You just saw a week of green. You just saw a week of rippage. Just makes sense. Irene still looks good above its high, which is 54. I think we talked about that on the 24-hour, looking good. But that wick did stop you, so I think now you're looking for a retest. So there it is. What if you lost it all? Start writing down what you learned. Right? Start writing down what you learned. Start making rules. Go back to the workshop. For you, you know, time-wise, time that you've been in here and stuff. Yeah. Tariffs not decided today. One second. Hello? What? Go take some meat out to T-Daw? Oh, to de-thaw. I thought there was somebody in our front yard and he wanted me to go give him meat. Oh. Why are you slurring up there? What are you drinking? Yeah, me too. Probably because I'm losing money and making money at the same time. I don't like how it feels. Okay, I'll just could bounce on Pinterest. Go pull Pinterest up and start buying stuff. An AI company is looking at buying Pinterest? No way. Tell me more. I'm just joking. I know. I bought. Yeah, I have a large position in Pinterest right now that I'm waiting for because I do want it to go up. Listen, your satisfaction, Peyton, on Pinterest does not matter. Only shareholder value is needed to be provided. So they canceled the fucking hearing? Get out of here. Get fucked. You know what? We should go pick a... Wow, you can't say that shit to me. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Bye. Fuck off, dude. Fucking no tariff decision again today. All right. Well, maybe a play to the upside here. We'll see. Little channel possible. Recover the channel, punch through the box.
Could recover 118.
You said do what?
Could just hit 118.
Yeah. I will feel 10 times better, and this looks great. When this hourly candle gets above 120, I think we're gonna look even better. Let me look at the 30-minute here. Yeah, there we go. So let's get through this box. Circle is moving back up. Watch this mark at 87.19. Damn, bro. What the fuck? They fucking... So when did they move the meeting till? And why are they canceling it? I think is also another good
Are you
question.
fucking serious? They canceled
Yeah,
this shit?
they canceled the shit again, dude.
Oh my fucking... Oh.
Trump had to get out of his fucking puts, dude. Buy the dip. We're living in a conspiracy. You know what's mad funny is 20 years ago, motherfuckers were like, this was what the conspiracies, like dead ass. This was, like, there's a good, all those conspiracies about like AI watching us and surveillance programs and door-to-door paper checks and all that shit's starting to like potentially come true, or already is. Next thing is gonna get, if you said something bad online, they're gonna microchip you. So if you have an anti-Israel thought, they will electrocute you.
Potter, you're screwed.
Oh, I'm cooked, brother.
You're fucking doomed, bro.
I have to join a
Dude,
resistance.
Elon's Grok is gonna come after you. The first thing.
Yeah, we got to get out of this. Oh yeah, Elon's military grok. Imagine he's gonna be like, listen, I got a great idea. Let's put the AI grok in robots, and then we get to live Terminator, minus the future
yeah.
travel. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
They need to keep Grok in Mars. That's pretty much it. Keep it away from us.
Isn't that in Greenland?
Remember 2016 woke? Dude, I remember I remember 2016 woke. I remember watching. I was a hippie, dude. Of course. Hell yeah, I was all into that shit. I think at one point I was like pretty sure Hillary Clinton was a lizard. But I was 18.
When is Rubio meeting with the Dutch?
I'm not sure.
Today or tomorrow, I think.
I'm not exactly sure. They're gonna cut my internet again. There was a while there last year I was getting my internet cut a lot. It wasn't. It was literally getting cut though, like by like construction companies. Like they were digging and hitting colorful tree roots.
Now that I think about it, Astro might be Grok.
At this point, he could just have had Grok go over all of his chat messages and learn his personality and type for him. He's now interacting with us on autopilot.
Right?
So he gets in his car and he's like, all right, Grok, update me on what my friends told me today. They were talking about feet. U.S. issues another alert advising citizens to leave Iran.
That was yesterday. Yeah.
Consider departing to Turkey or Armenia if safe to do so. The virtual U.S. Embassy in Tehran said in a statement, this is the third alert in 5 days. The embassy said U.S.-Iranian dual nationals must exit Iran using their Iranian passports. Wow. You said giving the meat is crazy. Yeah, tell me about it. Sparkle. A lot of powerful people. It's gonna ruin their lives. I am out of Uber completely. I hope nobody is fucking... I'm out. That wick up there, dropped down, lost the floor. I gotta get out.
Did you see like the Iranian currency chart?
I did. Nuts, right? What is that ticker again? Or there it
Real?
is. Yeah, ICE. Oh my god. Isn't that crazy?
They called it ICE?
It is ICE. That's what it is.
Oh gosh.
I don't think that's the right chart, but god damn. Not falling for anything, dude. Look at this right now on Hood. See that? 1 15-minute candle. You're not convincing me yet. I'm not doing it. I'm listening to what the fucking market told me this morning when it firmly slapped its hand on my ass.
Damn.
While simultaneously grabbing the other one and whispering sweet dollar signs into my ear. It was a confusing place to be this morning, I'm not gonna lie. I was
Sounds like you got some fire and ice. Like you got some icy hot.
Yeah. Been gay. Hold it in, guys. Hold it in. See, one of the tough things about not having a dad is you learn not to put icy hot or Bengay on your lower back and then take a shower. That's what you learn. It's a life of pain. Actually, low-key, maybe a dad might tell you to take a shower with Bengay on as a joke.
Well, neither one of us would know because we didn't have one.
That's right. I fucking hate this. I don't hate this song, but I really don't like this song. There we go. Listen, by tomorrow, a lot of these setups that have wicked down or moved down, or even by the end of the day, could be back up. And tomorrow we could be moving into those pockets of empty space, or by the end of the week. So, also, by the way, guys, there's a giant gap up there and empty space. And with us reversing like this, and if you have that downside with me, you gotta consider looking at those hedges when floors start getting recovered here. But yeah, we could be, or more than likely, you know, we'll be seeing continuation, but it makes sense to kind of slow down or even do what we're doing right now. I'm a little oh, thanks for the gift, dude. I didn't even see Put Brothers was in here. SCOTUS will have another option until next week. No official day has been picked for yeah. But they're just gonna keep doing this. Pushing the hearing. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot. By the way, if anybody in here, if you had mentioned sending me a laptop to give to somebody or people in this Discord, I just wanted to remind you guys, if again it's, you know, only, you don't have to do it, of course, but if anybody out there has spare laptops they want to donate so we can start sending those, or connect with somebody, let me know if you're willing to give one out and we'll connect it to somebody who is waiting in line. But yeah, just throwing that out there. IWM wicked out. I hit 262 and it's just sitting here now. Nope. No, this isn't going to work. You're not going to. So in order for my short to work without getting a complete reversal, what we are looking at on the hourly cannot happen. Because this candle right here, if it settles above this, or even just holds cost basis, so we'll see if that wick can get eaten up, or that candle can get eaten up before the close. It's got empty space, so 618.50 hopefully gets retested here. That floor right there is keeping us down. Yeah, that's my PO box. If anybody wants to send the laptops. Greenland announced they're sticking with Denmark they're sticking with Denmark.
Of course they are.
I mean, maybe I'm not privy, but like, what is the reality of China or Russia stealing Greenland without NATO doing something about it? So isn't NATO already protecting Greenland, right? As what that's set up to do?
It is.
Okay, well then what the fuck
We've
is the
got
problem?
a base there.
Yeah. The fuck out of here, dude.
It's just an excuse.
Mm-hmm. We love minerals. We love them. I coat my body in pure lithium. Sorry. It helps me feel better when I do that. Get it out.
Stimming. You're wrong. I'm not Optimus.
That sounded very automated. You're wrong. I am not the droid you're looking for.
Telling you, there is a grok in him.
There's a grok in him right now.
Pause.
Resume. If you pause during installation, it could explode.
Never mind.
This is too chill. There we go. Not fucking I've heard this song too many times. Oh. Right. Here's what's likely going to happen, and I know it. Well, maybe I know it, but I can feel it. I think and that might not even be the low, but we could see a drop from here, which let's see, retest. So in order for us, actually, it'd be better for us to bounce here, retest, and then dump if we want to not reverse. But if we do continue to flush and we hit this, then the reversal happens there, and we're looking up potentially. So I need a meltdown. Yeah, there was a couple of John. I had a couple things save my back today too. So it's not. I mean, again, with Uber pins, I'm still in, but Uber and Hood, I abided by my risk, and I stopped out. But it's more my feelings that get hurt. Sometimes I get over it pretty quick. I mean, I'm already over it. Now, had it ripped in the opposite direction, I might have to go pout for a little while. Am I related to James Severus Dumbledore Potter? No, fuck that dude. Oh shit. Okay, there's the move down. So let's see if I'm right. I'm right sometimes. CoreWeave, by the way, building a little channel here. Watch on 92 again, potentially. There's a jam right here, boy. Okay, the only thing I have left here, since we're still falling, is cost basis. The rag and bone. For Hood, do you keep next week's strike below 117? No. No. With this empty space under here, John, no, I'm not risking it. The queues? I'm in the queues right now, my boy. And what I'm looking for is this. We got 28 minutes, but I'm usually not wrong on this kind of stuff, but I hope this is the times where I hope I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure we're about to bounce back up and possibly make another new high. There's empty space right here, so trying to see whether or not we actually have. So I mean, like, if the strength is here on the downside, we'll see our way down there. But if you have those cues, I mean, you could trim. They're still good. I'm gonna show Ao this song when he gets home. I fucking dig it. I'm short on the cues. You know, I'm up, but like I said, what I'm trying to do is kind of micromanage these little pockets of empty space.
These moves are so nasty.
Huh?
These moves on cues, it's
Yeah.
so nasty.
Yeah. It's structural, but it's fucking... It's taking all that volume that came in from the tariff potential, and it's chopping it up. It seems like no move is just a continuation move in any direction. IWM is getting heavy again. I hate to say it, but it is. I have, and you could consider 258, or if you are looking for something like that is, if we do move down, and again, we still have to close these candles, but if we do get a break on IWM, personally think that it's 259 and 258, just 258.23. But I mean, if you were to go into next week and maybe target it down in here, it's still got to get below that, like right here. But that's a lot of weight. And again, even today with these pops where we're seeing, you know, the market give it an opportunity to keep going up and it keeps failing to do so. Oof, that's kind of a punch down. Just tread lightly and have longer weeklies today might, phew, they might get you fucking cooked. So, can you peep pins again? Yeah. Dinosaurs, brother. It is and I'm obviously with you guys on this, but it's this box or range 2750 break. Here's how this happens, though, because if the Qs find a floor and go back up to retest and fill the gap at 626, then we could see Pinterest, you know, be a part. And that's not isolating it to the Qs, but just market wide if we saw a recovery. So, yes, spooky. My target is on the Qs down is there. I have 613, 614 as a target. But I'm actively problem solving as we speak. I'm moving through lower and higher time frames to look for candle closes. The lower time frame is telling me that we're gonna, if possible, definitely to move back up here and keep us at least stuck in our little channel or range. I know. Relentless holds right here. Coin has almost basically hit target one, no? Yeah. You moved up into some of that empty space, hit the wick, and right now you're losing that floor, so coin has got it oof, yeah, 258.73, man. That might not be the floor grab you were looking for. Hmm. Gross. Chad, by the way, dude, Peyton is in love with that fucking cup, bro. And now I made a mistake and I bought her the wrong coffee lid cup for it. And instead I bought the one to the to-go cup, and now she wants me to get her the to-go cup.
Nice. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, dude, it is really cool because her coffee just stays steaming, perfect temperature. The charge is a little short, but what can you expect out of a cup? It's like an hour, you know what I mean? But if you can't drink a cup of coffee in an hour, I don't know. There's one that keeps it cold, apparently, and I want one of those because I'm really tired of my ice melting into my espresso tonic and turning it into a Americano disaster.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You like Radiohead, Chad?
Radiohead?
Yeah. Or were you too
Yeah.
old for that? Not like too
No.
old now, but like
Too
when
old.
it came out. No, I mean like, you know, maybe it was a part of the younger generation. Like something like my parents didn't really care for Radiohead because it was like noise
I'm
to
a creep
them.
like the rest of you guys.
Yeah.
Love that song.
That's their least favorite song. They hate that song because it was just a
Oh, I'm
sound
sure they
check.
do.
Yeah, it was a sound check song that they wrote. Not even wrote. They didn't write it. They just were doing a sound check. And yeah, it ended up being one of the most popular songs, so they like kind of hated it. Refused to play it for a while. Bruce Wayne, yeah, I can. Bottom and top ticks. Yeah, but that's just not that important, you know what I mean? That shit just feels cool. Make money.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey Potter, I have a question.
What's up, boss?
I'm looking at Galaxy GLXY. See that it's breaking out of that box. Would it be too late to take that? Like, would you take that, or would you wait for a pullback?
It already did pull back and it already did retest. You know what I mean? So at this point now you're looking at what it's doing now up against what's holding it back, right? Because you went and got your volume and now you've come back to do that same thing or try that same attempt again. Now with the empty space revealing itself on the hourly inside of this range, that could make this an interesting trade, seeing that you already punched through that box. You could take it up to 29.80. So I don't think it's too late. I think you're waiting for that break. So I don't know anything about the contracts or anything else, but just based on the chart, that's what I see. Here's the cues moving up through this empty space, guys. Here it is. Wah.
Thank you.
Whee! I can't describe the feeling of knowing that something is going to go against me. I mean, it is like, I don't know. It's like, fuck. I wish I could just. I guess it's a good thing. It just feels bad sometimes because I'm like, God damn it! I know we're gonna go back up.
Yeah, I'm loading more puts on Qs. Fuck all
Nah.
this nonsense.
I'm not getting out.
I'm going to bed.
He said,
What
"I'm
up,
loading more
Neil?
puts."
No futures,
What's up?
Pedro?
I'm trading silver, brother. But yeah, futures. I just made a grand. But I still gotta get I gotta pass the account though first.
Holy fuck!
I did
Yeah.
another payout.
Yo,
I got
AM.
another payout last night.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. 224 break on AMD, and you got that empty space up above, man. Damn, what a reversal.
Lisa Sue is the goat, man.
Give her a kiss. Tide. No.
Potter, Bank of America did that move for me, but contracts didn't pay as well as I thought they would.
That's Bank of America.
Yeah.
I just stay away from that thing. It's giving me too many fees. You know what I mean?
Pepsi had a nice push today. You see Pepsi on the hourly?
DKNG.
Oh wow.
Fuck
Yeah.
DKNG, bro. Fuck DK. I'm not. That's on the shit list, bro. DraftKings is on the shit list, man.
It's gotta be, dude. Pins is not. You guys can't put that on the shit list yet. Like
Pins,
it's.
nah, I'm only down like $3 on pins.
Yeah, I'm not down bad at all.
TTD's about to go on the shit list for me, man.
Who is?
Pins and
TTD.
AI.
Did that? Yeah.
And this is the second time TTD is fucked around.
It did reject cost basis, but yes, I agree. It did. Once again, the fuckery. There you go, Q's. You sick fuck. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, guys. I get a little lost. Yeah, dude. There's people on Wall Street. They say the worst things ever. I'm like a saint to them. Right now, with that rejection, dude, they would have done a bump right here. They're like, oh yeah. Listen, Neil made
Damn, I really should have loaded on puts.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck,
did.
dude?
Thank you.
Yeah, dude,
Thank
you
you,
said
fellas.
that. You said that. I was like,
Changing 500.
Holy shit. It looked good. On the 10-minute, it looked really good to the downside.
oh, fuck off. I gotta stop drawing.
Yo, this is a vibe. What is this?
This is Radiohead.
Radiohead?
Yeah, this is that. This is the album I have up on my wall.
Oh, nice.
It's a little. I love this song. It's one of my favorite songs. But and then A Punch Up at a Wedding is also a really good one. But it's a weird album.
What's this one called? Mixomatosis.
Mixomatosis. It sounds like he's mixing my toesies or something like that.
Mixing my toes. Yeah.
Yeah. It says coin, dude. Bang bang.
Oh, that's a sign, bro. It's
That's a
about to
sign.
bang bang, bro.
The shit that traders say, bro, is fucking diabolical. Oh yeah, packed like 10 sardines in a can, or packed like sardines in a crushed tin box. That was my profile picture for a long time. All right, I gotta take calls on the queues here. If we pop back up on the floor over here at
That's not a signal,
6:44.
guys.
That's not a signal. Don't even listen to me right now until.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, don't listen to me. I'm lost in the sauce right now.
It's gonna dump.
Dude, I'm heavy in puts, so,
think so.
I
I
got. There's.
think
I
we
got.
see that 614 today, man. I think we do.
Get up there.
Keep talking, Neil, because every time you talk, that shit dumps. Bro.
Yeah, dude.
614 is on the way, guys. I repeat, 614 is on the way.
Donald Trump stubs his toe and gets sepsis.
And there it goes.
Oh no.
Yo, did you see? Did you see him? Someone said, someone called him like a pedophile or something, or stop protecting pedophiles.
Yeah, he flipped him off.
He flipped them off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude.
like,
As
"Fuck you.
terrible
Fuck you."
and awful as that man is, dude. If it doesn't get any worse, it might be something we can look back at and laugh a little bit. It's like I don't know if did you guys see the video I posted on TikTok of Trump?
No,
No.
the one where he's falling asleep.
No, go look at my TikTok. Nobody
I'll
supports
go
me
look at
anymore,
it.
dude.
He's like,
Hold on, bro.
bro, you get banned on TikTok, so it's like.
I know, dude.
You
You go crazy on that shit, man.
I don't say anything wrong, dude.
Fuck him though, Potter.
Are you live right now?
Yeah.
Personally, he's never done anything wrong.
Do you love Israel?
So we all know who Trump was trying to protect, right? With these pedophile files.
Oh yeah.
That shit.
Himself.
Clinton.
I don't know if he's trying to protect Hillary.
And his wife. And his daughter.
Hillary, bro.
I think he would love that, dude. If he wasn't on the list and Hillary was, dude, that shit would have been out yesterday, dude.
You and I
Don't
know
get
at
it.
the end of the day.
He would
All
have
right.
released that shit so quick.
Hold on.
You and I
I'm
know
about
at the end of the day, that's the old Good Buddy Network right there, all of them.
real quick.
Yeah, the news are dumping. Oh yeah.
Yo, you doing good.
Protect Big Bill.
Yo,
I gotta protect Bill.
you sound like a suave Trump, like a jazz Trump. I like that. That's awesome.
Somebody's
Spit in the Q's mouth. Yeah, spit in the Q's mouth. 6:15:84, and I'm trimming. Listen. I fucking did this shit though. As much as I listen, I had to go through some amateur ass emotions for the last 30 minutes. But we're back.
Did it, cabrón?
I did it. Oi. Oi, oi, oi.
I mean, I called it when I came in, so I don't know
All
what
right.
Potter's talking about.
Ivy, can we ban him?
Hey, just like you called DKNG, bro.
You know what?
South Juanito, bro.
I'm spitting this Zen out, dude. Gross.
He said I'm spitting this in. All right, just put another one back in.
Go,
The fuck?
baby.
That's bad funny because I have one in my fingers. Oh my god, I'm making money right now. Oh my god, I just made $2,000. Oh, more than I had. Oh,
Beautiful.
all right. This is trim one.
DoorDash, baby.
Yeah, we're about to touch the what? 615.85, right? You said that low of
6:15:82 right here, and then we could just. I mean, we could go for the gap, bro. But I caught this whole shit. Ah!
Yes, sir. I held those 613s with you.
He
Hey,
said,
you don't get signals, Potter.
I don't, but I do give detailed breakdowns on what I really, really like.
Can we stop with that? Because I love the signals.
Oh god. I love it,
Not
dude.
only that, Potter, I gotta tell you, I'm not winning, but man, your marks are dead on. I don't know. You got some kind of brain.
He's the GOAT.
You'll get there, man.
Balls.
Oh my god. What is that?
Sorry, we get a little rowdy in here when we make money.
Yeah.
Where's Papa Chad? I haven't heard from Papa Chad in a while.
Oh, he's been here, dude. You have him muted?
Oh, no.
All right. Guys, whoa.
Oh, look at Potter. He's on live, bro, on TikTok.
Yeah. Oh God.
That was a quick bounce right there.
Uh-huh.
the
That was
5.
perfect little target though. I just trimmed right before we got there. Because if you trim at your targets or at floors, it's gonna bounce and be harder to sell. So you sell as it gets into that shit, you start selling.
Damn. So you're scared.
I'm just learning that.
Right.
No, I just know that
What
it's
you're
gonna
saying.
bounce, and I want to sell it to the dorks so that they get reversed
So
on.
what you're saying.
So what you're saying? All right, we do not need this right now. We're doing good.
But you said you sell as you're approaching the target, right?
As you're approaching, not when it like hitting the target and approaching it, like like just like the cues right now. If you were like, I'm selling right now, I'd be like, you're good. That's perfect. Because if you sell and it's here, if that's where you said you were going to trim or take profit, and that's a major structure. This isn't a major structure, but we still expect it to bounce. So it's like, if I know that, and that's one of my trim points, I'm trimming like just as we get to it, because I don't want to deal with the contact, right? It's like, it's a pretend, you know what? You're trading like you're running as a quarterback. You're diving before you get hit. That doesn't make any sense. It felt
Thank you.
good,
That
though.
makes sense because every
Did it make
time I've
sense?
waited till it gets to that point, it's hard for me to sell them or it reverses quickly.
Yeah.
He said that didn't make any sense. Perfect. That made perfect
Yeah,
sense.
and then he was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. To me, I was like, that's a trash analogy, dude.
You're
I
dead
gotta.
on.
Well,
You're
I
dead on,
wasn't.
Potter.
No. I'm thinking about the initial statement. I wasn't thinking about the analogy at all, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
No, man, I'm telling you, Potter's dead on with that because I had 623 calls and it went to 623.50 or 60 or so. And I had my mark there. I didn't get time to, they just bounced down. And I didn't have time to sell it. Then I waited and I had to get rid of them.
Yeah, to
That's
the
happened to me.
target.
That's why I asked them because there's so many times where I wait. I'm sitting there waiting till it hits the target, and then I'm trying to sell immediately, and it's immediately starting to reverse, and it's harder for me to sell my contracts.
Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't mentioned that more, but yeah, I have talked about that in the past, but if you notice what's happening right now, that's what makes it difficult. Is like this, it isn't the major structure that I'm referring to. Like the bounce at 614 or at 613, like that could be really substantial, and you would definitely want to be getting rid of your shit by then.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse than like trying to sell a contract for $1, and that's why you're trying to sell it is going to 95. You going to 95, it's going to 90. That shit's horrible.
Yeah, so what I'll do too, if we're moving really quickly, and it's a rough math process. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could probably do with refining it, but I've been doing this long enough where I can like kind of do mental math based on delta, and I'll set the sell for what I'm anticipating it to be at if it's like 50 cents away, right? So it's on a I say 50 cents, but for some stocks that's a lot. All right, Tom York is fucking yelling at me right now. Calm down a little bit. But yeah, so if you have a target, make sure you're trimming when you get there. Sell in. There you go, CJ. Sell into strength. And that right there. So you could try go to the. Hold on. We're at the 1 minute. No shit. 45-second. 30-second. Okay. That's quick math. Hold 620 Qs on Carla. I feel like that trigger to get out of those probably definitely fired. You lost your floor, you lost your floor, you lost your floor, you lost your floor. All of those would have been areas to get out, Carla, for sure. Oh wait, 620 calls. When did you get those? On the bounce right here? Imbalance is right here. I was just about to mark that. And then floor should be right up above it. I was thinking to buy some when down to recoup. I was thinking to buy when down to recoup some money. But where I'm just checking you on this one, right? What does that, is that correlated to the chart though, right? Because just falling doesn't promise that you immediately reverse. You have, when you take a trade like that and you're looking for 620, or which, you know, could be, it's empty space up there for sure, but something has to be recovered. Like even just this obviously gives you an upside move, so you would need something like this to set a stop loss on and to be recovered. So same, I just got the workshop. It's really helpful. The only thing I've been stuck on is knowing when to sell. I'm going to do a class on that. I'm going to do a class if we do it. Well, if we don't do another workshop, then I will do a class to add to the workshop on that. Just to, I feel like we could go deeper in on that one. So
I need that. I really need that.
yeah, because selling, you know, or we'll go over some of the entries that we've done, you know, even just this year.
One thing that has worked for me, excuse me, trimming into strength is sell a couple contracts with trail stops, and that way you can kind of get the top, and then when it reverses, it sells it.
That's good. Yeah,
That helps.
that's something to consider too. Write that down.
I'm brutal with my stop losses. I need help with that too.
What do you mean? You just do it too quick?
No,
not-
I've been
not
trying to do without stop losses, and then I've been getting really distracted lately for some other issues, you know, and I
Mhm.
just let it go, and I'm just not on top of it.
Okay. Sounds like we need to kind of reel it in, just as far as like, you know, maybe just clean your account, make sure you don't have any extras, so that way when whatever's chart you step to next, focus is purely on, you know, 1 or 2, so that way just it cuts down on the distractions and stuff like that too.
Right.
I'm terrible with getting signals. I feel there's not enough signals. Can we have a lecture on that? Yeah, I'll give you a lecture.
Here's a lecture, 614.
Full port.
I don't know. Maybe I walk away. God, I could go drive out to my father-in-law's and go grab a chicken, but it's gonna take me about an hour.
Oh, I didn't know he was that close.
Yeah, they're about an hour away. That's the fastest way to open your wallet and poop in it? I've never heard anybody say that.
What I want to know is if you scheduled that FaceTime with your father-in-law yet.
No. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I'm so bad at calling. Like when phone calls and text, like I don't do it on purpose. I really don't. I just don't think about it as like I was just telling Peyton, I was like, dude, it'd be really dope to have like a fucking Jarvis, like a little drone that floats around and just like I just tell, like, if
Have you heard of
somebody like,
Grok?
yeah, but I can't keep it open. Like that's what I'm saying. I want to walk around my house and just be like, hey, add this to my schedule, please. You know what I'm saying? Or like add that
Anyone
chicken.
try that Claude Cowork or whatever
Mm-mm.
that released the other day? That's essentially you can have it as an employee, assign it different tasks, and it runs in the background versus like having to individually add in specific prompts.
Ivy's gonna ban you, dude. I'm just kidding.
Listen, that's called her multiplying her impacts, not
Oh,
her
yeah.
becoming irrelevant.
No, I was just
Her
joking.
with tools is
Yeah.
everybody else is a fool.
Her with tools is scary, man. You don't know what she'll do with those tools.
Spoken like a true capitalist then.
Yeah.
They're genius.
This is a depressing ass song.
You said Silver new?
The fuck? What's going on here?
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
be careful with those, dude.
Oh yeah, I know.
Even the
Yeah.
micros, dude.
Even the
micros.
micros, fuck.
Be careful.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Yeah, that shit hit all time. Dude, I can't believe silver's at $91 fucking an ounce right now, dude. No fucking way, bro. Fuck.
Oh, we're gonna listen to this album.
I swung some 84 calls for
Cues.
the SLV
Cues.
shares.
Beautiful, man. You're up on
Yeah.
that. Nice.
Yeah,
man.
I sold in the morning. I think I sold them for around like 200%.
Nice.
Appeal was not approved. What am I doing wrong, guys? What's wrong? What did I ever do to TikTok?
Something probably about Israel. I don't know.
I've never really said anything to them.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Maybe do you think they just I don't know, you just like people are just like trying to spam report you as soon as you get live? Like
Yes.
I don't think that's it. Because I see the people hopping in the live. Like I'm watching them as they come in, and I would recognize somebody who's trying, trying to get in to report me. But I mean, it's like 30 or 40 people will be in there. And yeah, I get in, but it's on my phone. I don't get a ban at all. And the same shit is on the screen, actually. So like the epiphany I had this morning can't be right.
that's so weird.
Yeah. Silver looks fucking good.
Yep.
I'm going to die. Please help us. No, be a sister. Devil no dobe. Everything going to be alright. Go over to Dr. Lady Mom. Going to be fine now. Right. Be evil like I did. No, man, I have a holiday. I do not have nothing to do with these things. Oh, be a... No, mama. Go be a man. I'm going to die.
What you watching, Potter?
Brad Pitt hitting the cleanest Jamaican accent of all time.
Was that Brad Pitt, bro? That sounded
Yeah.
so realistic.
That was
Holy
Brad
shit.
Pitt, yo. Hold on.
Sister, devil no dobe. Everything going to be alright. Go over to
That's him, bro.
Damn.
Bad language? It couldn't be bad language though, because it's copyright and what is it? The fucking yeah, it just says appeal not approved.
Copyright infringement or some shit like that.
It's not the music because I don't have the music connected.
Even if it is the music, like there's people that blast music on their streams.
Yeah, and I
Like,
do
so I don't
too.
know
And
how
even
that's-
have
yeah.
it's not a problem. Yeah, so it's your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it contains unoriginal and reproduced content.
Reproduced? What?
The only thing I can think is like they think that I'm
My God.
Yeah, I mean maybe like they think I'm using like those old videos because my background doesn't change. Like I mean again, I'm brainstorming here. I don't know.
What if it's this Potter, right?
Oh, good.
What if it's one of these followers who like, because there's a bunch of people who post your videos, right? And what if they're verified and you're not verified? So they basically think you're copying them.
I don't really think there's many people who
Well, I mean, if
repost
he's
me
in
either.
the videos, though, if
Yeah.
Potter's face is in the videos, then
Yeah, My videos, yeah, I mean, it's a
But the
live.
other person is verified as like a Potter Stocks,
They're
basically
not. There's no
verifying that
more.
they're the.
There's no other Potter stocks that are verified, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think. I mean, this is the easiest thing to think is that I've just said too much bad shit, and they don't have any other way to shut me up. But it's just weird that they would leave my phone on as a like. I don't get banned
So it's
there,
just
but
the website or like the
it's
app
just
when
YouTube
you try and.
Studio. It doesn't matter which
Oh.
format, what I do, background changes, camera changes, display changes. Somebody said it could be the ticker symbols, but that fucking wouldn't be it. You know, the name. Hmm.
I see a lot of like TikTokers put that it's not financial advice. Is that do you think that has something to do with the Potter?
I would get a ban specifically for that. It would say
that?
giving.
Okay.
It would, yeah, it
Okay.
would specifically.
Okay. Okay.
There's bans for that.
I'm just saying that. Okay. No, I
Yeah.
was just
I have no idea, man.
Have
But
you tried streaming directly from OBS to TikTok
no,
instead of using YouTube Studio?
I don't. Do they have that?
Yeah, I think there's like I read it somewhere on Reddit. There's like a like a something you could add to OBS to where you can directly stream to TikTok.
Hmm.
That's how like some of these streamers do it. They'll just use OBS, and there's like a connection or setting you have to do that will let you stream directly to TikTok.
Yeah.
I would look into that, see if that, I don't know, maybe that might help if YouTube Studio is causing issues as well. Let me see if I can find it for you. I'll send you the link.
You should just do what Trump did, start his own platform.
Move to Twitch.
Yeah. When he got banned, that's what he did, right?
I
He
have a
has been
back.
streaming on YouTube lately.
Well, I have a backup profile. That I've posted on my TikTok. If you guys want to make sure you go follow that profile.
And you don't play music on the TikTok side, right?
Not anymore. I used to, but again, that shouldn't. You know, if anything, I would have thought that was the problem, but no.
Well, I'm trying to think what could get you like basically like copyrighted. And I'm like, you know, when I was researching, like, because I was gonna do like a whole TikTok thing, but I got copyrighted too for like posting clips. And what a lot of people do, I guess, is they run like a generic music, like a standard music in the background, and then they turn it all the way down so that basically TikTok recognizes that as the audio and not like either your music or even if your voice is getting you copyrighted somehow.
No idea. But
'Cause
they don't
I think you
provide
think it's
any.
something visual.
There's no. Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's visual or not, but it doesn't tell me
Yeah, I don't
what
know
I've
either.
done. You know what I mean? So I can't
Yeah,
get any
exactly.
details on
Exactly.
it, and then TikTok doesn't
But
really
you've
have like help.
changed everything visual. You've done your face, you've had not charts, you've had different backgrounds, you've done every visual altercation I think you can do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to start moving on over to what I'll do is I'll stream from a different profile or my backup, and then I'll add this, like I'll on my phone connect to that so that way I can skip the ban. Yeah.
I figured it out, dude. You got to do it like the burnt peanut dude, bro. You just got to get up in a get up and be like a Christmas tree or something like that, and then you'll never get
Be a Christmas tree.
copyrighted again. Yeah, I don't know, man. Have you seen that where the guy dresses up like a peanut?
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Arc Raiders guys.
But no, I'm just saying, like, if you had like some sort of like altercation to your visual effects, you know, where literally it was just something completely the opposite.
I just sent you a DM, Garrett. I basically just searched Google, and it gave me like an entire rundown of how you can connect TikTok to OBS. Maybe try that next time. See if that helps any.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Actually, you've come in costume and it still didn't help, I think, huh?
Yeah, no, it didn't.
Because you left for Halloween.
Well, this started, I can't remember when I first started getting these again, but it was after the takeover. I'm not going to lie to you. It was after the takeover, so. But.
Well, I mean, it's not just you too. There's like big, like, what's that guy's name?
I know
News
you're talking
Daddy
about.
or whatever. Like the guy,
Yeah.
yeah, he's getting his videos banned, and he's not getting a lot of like views and stuff on some of his videos as well.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like the whole Venezuela thing, they were like basically silencing him.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. They could just be algorithm you on purpose. You know what I mean? Like purposely keeping you off the algorithm, and
They're
like
like,
purposely keeping you under, so that the people don't hear what you have to say.
this guy's making too much money for other people. You know.
Yeah, we can't have that shit out there.
Yeah,
We
can't
can't
have
have
that.
that shit out there.
Speaking of
Yeah, we
making
gotta
money,
keep people.
Potter, one thing I really learned with your system is the retesting, and I've been lately
Me
making
too.
money on retest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything retest, dude. That was something that like early on, I'm like, dude, retest used to drive me nuts, but now I'm like, everything has to retest.
Yep. Now I caught one with silver yesterday, back down to 78.50, but like today I only see it coming down to like 82.80 before it goes back up. So I'm not really interested in it.
Yeah. This one right here. That's my backup account.
What is it? Underscore. Is that two
Underscore.
underscores in the beginning?
Yeah, I gotta change it, but.
All right.
I think that like you should put a picture of Trump in the background. You probably stay on there then.
Yeah, probably right. Or an Israeli flag. Yeah, over my dead body.
No, you ain't. That ain't happening.
Oh, I already followed this backup. I'm ahead of the game, man. Come on.
I just followed it just for the algorithm too.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you.
And now that I did that for you, can you look at Corby? Thanks.
Oh my god. So
Now
selfless.
dance, monkey, dance.
Give us a signal, thank you.
Now that he did that for you, look at Corey. Corey even give us a nice signal for New
Nah,
Year's.
that's
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Just for
good
New
on the hourly.
Year's.
Nice juicy.
I mean, you know, Potter, you didn't give us a signal for Christmas. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's for not giving us those hats that you promised us originally. Potter.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
Oh, dude, Junior, I almost forgot about those hats, bro. Thank you for reminding me.
I think you got
Next
your
picture
hats,
of
man.
Potter is going to be him in a room with a bunch of money around him, like a rapper. It's going to sit him with all cash.
He's got
$100
Alex and Ivy in the basement printing out hats right now.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Beating each other with leather belts.
Oh my god.
Ivy is fucking just whipping Alex for the fucking merch.
Extension cord. We did it. You get out of here. Ridiculous. What's up? I can't right now, but I will shortly. Yeah. You like it? Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'll come look at it in a second. Okay.
All right. Let's see here. What are the contracts looking like on Corby? Eh?
I was just gonna say it's got empty space on the lower time frame up to that high of 92. It's a little weaker now, so I mean, I thought about trimming some contracts off of this one, but I mean, this is what you want to see on the yeah, just to reduce the risk a little bit. But I mean, it is doing well on the higher time frames, 3 hour, 1 hour, so the market can find
Those
a floor.
wicks off the top don't bother you off the 92, 3 times off the top there.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm waiting for that.
No, it doesn't
Candle
bother
close
me
on the hourly.
because 1, 2, 3 pull back, and what do you lose, right? You pull back, but you recover really quickly. So that's not sellers doing their job, right? That's buyers
Yeah,
doing theirs.
that little red candle with the tail was like, I was happy about that one. The
Yeah.
retest basically down.
Mm-hmm.
But that wick up one and then come back down, I didn't like.
Ooh, these contracts are kind of expensive.
Yeah, and it's already Wednesday.
Yeah. I was looking for
Apple
next
is
week.
at cost basis today. It might have a reversal back up to 259.45. If anything, right, you could just say this: Apple is sitting at cost basis below its box, so that's a punch back up or possibly a punch down.
TTD found a floor. Or the floor.
Here we go, Junior. Silver. At least I hope. And
Man, Netflix cannot get anything done. Holy shit. That is short.
damn.
Yeah. That's why I've been staying away from it, man. Until that news that we figure out. I mean, Trump said they were woke yesterday.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I don't know what I was doing. Best you can.
Come on, fucking silver.
Why can't tech just fucking
I was
die?
trying.
Tell your grandparents to sell their fucking tech shares.
There we go. Come on.
Some ice ages data. Send it to me, Ivan. Send it to me. No, just kidding. The door-to-door thing, I do have a problem with. Yeah, with 100%. I think that's why they wrote the Second Amendment, you know? Chop, chop, Potter. Wait, what? Oh, MSDR. Yeah, we talked about that one this morning. Somebody else brought that one up. The weekly, I think it was Junior. Yeah, outside of the top of that box, it's looking good today. It's right up against that mark in 190.60. All right, pressure on Qs is getting a little bit heavier. All right, TikTok and YouTube. We're gonna go ahead and head out of here. Want to remind you guys that we are likely going to be doing another class on the workshop. So if you were thinking about getting the workshop, or any of the other subs, being able to join us for that live class could make a really big difference and allow you to talk to me as we teach. Yeah, we'll see you guys at the bell. Peace out.